Welcome to our YouTube channel, where the worlds of travel, tourism, migration, and stunning landscapes come together. Take a journey with us as we explore the wonders of the world. Immerse yourself in the beauty of diverse cultures. Subscribe now and be part of our global adventure. Your next great escape is just one click away.
Dear viewer, if you are interested in history in the presence of nations, then you are welcome to Egypt. Egypt is one of the most prominent tourist countries in the world, with the number of tourists arriving from all over the world, and it has many tourist attractions such as museums, monuments, and vast gardens. So let us go to the 10 most important tourist cities. One of the most important tourist places in Dahshur is the Pyramid of Sneferu, one of the pyramids of Egypt and one of 3 pyramids that he built. King Sneferu The Saqqara Pyramid was built during the 27th century BC to bury the pharaoh. It is the first Egyptian pyramid consisting of 6 terraces built on top of each other. The city of Aswan is one of the most famous hospitals in Egypt and the world, as it is characterized by a moderate and sunny climate in the winter. The most prominent tourist places in the city of Aswan are the incomplete ideals. In the northern region of the quarries of ancient Egypt, it is the largest known ancient obelisk. It was given this name because during its carving, doubts arose about it, so its completion was abandoned. The Nubian Museum expresses Nubian civilization and culture. It was built by UNESCO and contains more than 3,000 rare artifacts. The Temple of Philae is one of the most famous tourist attractions in Aswan, where tourists go to via a wonderful sea trip in West Suhail, is located in the middle of the Nile River. It is considered the first Nubian tourist village that tourists love, as they are welcomed in the village with songs and Nubian heritage. It is distinguished by its picturesque tourist scenery. The city of Luxor is the ancient historical city, as it was the capital of ancient Egypt until the fall of the state. The pharaonic city was called at the time the City of Thebes. Luxor is a city that contains more than a third of the world's antiquities. So let us go to the most prominent tourist places in Luxor. The Luxor Temple is one of the most famous pharaonic temples in Luxor. It was built for the worship of the god Amun Ra. The Karnak Temple is one of the most prominent and important tourist attractions in Luxor, where we do not forget the entrance to the temple, or what is called the Road of Rams, where there are miniature sphinxes on both sides, but the most important thing that distinguishes the Karnak Temple are the sound and light shows that take place every evening. The Valley of the Kings is called the western bank of the Nile River and contains many royal views that have wonderful inscriptions and decorations. Cairo is the capital. Egypt and its most important cities at all. It is considered the largest Arab city in terms of population and area. The most important tourist places in Cairo are the Cairo Tower. The Cairo Tower, which represents the lotus flower, the icon of the pharaonic civilization, is 187 meters tall and is made up of 16 floors. It is located in a privileged location as it overlooks the Nile River and with one view from it. At the top of the tower, you will see all of Cairo. Al-Khalili, the most famous neighborhood in Old Cairo, is characterized by its predominantly Islamic character. It is also distinguished by its large number of shops and attractions. The Egyptian Museum is the tourism compass in Egypt, as it includes a number of artifacts from the prehistoric period to the pharaonic era, and it includes many Greek and Roman antiquities. If you come, tourism in Giza is ranked second after tourism in Luxor in terms of archaeological sites and monuments. It also ranked 4th among the governorates of Egypt in providing tourism services. There are many types of tourism in Giza, such as medical tourism and recreational tourism. The most important tourist attractions in Giza are the pyramids of Giza, which are 3 pyramids, Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure. Registered as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Sphinx is a statue of a mythical creature with the body of a lion and the head of a human, carved from limestone. It is likely that it was originally colored, and traces of colors are still present at one of its ears. The Pharaonic Village is one of the greatest tourist attractions in Giza. It is a living museum that includes real people dressed in costume. Pharaonic and embody ancient Egyptian modesty and emulate the ancients in the manufacture of Barbie paper, sculpture, and mummification palace. What distinguishes the village after the trip by floating boat are the various museums such as the Ptolemaic Museum and the Tomb of Tutankhamun.